Portos Bakery and Cafe in Southern California. Listen, this channel is Everything Vegas. Normally we focus on all the special locations in the city of Las Vegas, but I have one of my good buddies, his name is Brian Sumigit, and he always tells me next time you're in Southern California that I have to go to Portos Bakery and Cafe. He says this place is the absolute truth, and I've actually tried to come to this location a couple times, but every time I do, they're either sold out, the lines are super long, or I just can't get in. So this time I'd ordered the night before, and this is my chance to go ahead and just check out Portos and see what it's about. Now, Portos Bakery, created by Rosa Porto. This is a Cuban bakery that predominantly started over in the Los Angeles area. They have a few different locations. One of them's here in Buena Park, right across from Knott's Farm. And to me, this might be one of the most sought after locations to go to. So I finally got my chance to go in here. Let's go check this place out. I hear that their pastries, cakes, and food is absolutely fantastic, but I gotta know for myself. So let's go check out Portos.
You know, the question is this place overhyped? I heard so many people hyping it up, and I would have to say this place not only overpromises, but also overdelivers. Portos Cafe was an absolute blast. It's actually huge. I didn't expect it to look this way, and I certainly didn't expect what I would warn you guys about, the lines. There is lines pretty much almost around the block, and it seems like this place is always packed. What they seem to be known for most is their cakes, and no, you cannot get a slice. You have to get a whole cake because you will be coming back for more. Now, in my case, I did order on their website online the night before. I reserved a spot. So if you want to avoid the lines here, I highly recommend you go on their website, you place an order the night before. That way you could guarantee that your stuff is ready within 10 minutes of you arriving. And that's exactly what we did. So we grabbed a bunch of treats, and here's what we went ahead and got. So to start things off, we went ahead and tried the ham and cheese croissant, and look at this thing. It looks absolutely fantastic, combined with the Portos cold brew horchata coffee. That's right, they have their own horchata coffee. As a matter of fact, they have their own coffee bar that serves many different lattes and drinks. The first thing we tried was the tres leches latte, which it was nice. It was pretty good. It's not exactly what I wanted. I was more interested in this horchata cold brew because I wanted to know, was it any good? And driving around California, I was going to need some coffee, and I was hoping that this thing would be everything that I had wished for.
Oh yeah.
And I would have to say, it delivers. Yeah. It was the truth. Let's go ahead and try this ham and cheese croissant, which I thought I could go ahead and just rip in half. I couldn't. The ham is layered in there, so I had to go ahead and just split it apart the hard way. I gave it a good bite, but no siree, my kid is not going to let me have that one. She wanted that ham and cheese croissant, and for good reason. It is an absolute banger.
I mean, I was warned that Portos is a very popular bakery.
This is an extremely popular bakery.
The legends are true, ladies and gentlemen. Legends are true.
So these here are the empanadas, which they have several different type of meat pies. So Portos Bakery not only has pastries, but a bunch of different meat pies, chicken empanadas, meat pies. You can see the pastries look fantastic, and these things are pretty inexpensive. We're talking about like $1.25, $1.50. In addition to that, we grabbed a few regular pastries as well, which we'll go ahead and try some of these and let you know how they are. But the first thing I went ahead and tried was the pineapple empanada. Never seen this before. It looks really good, I have to admit. I love pineapple. I'm a sucker for it. My question was, is this going to be any good? Not only was it good, it was absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful golden pineapple chunks inside. The pineapple is nice and sweet. The pastry is buttery and cooked to perfection. I don't like things being overly sweet, so this one was just enough that you get that deliciousness. It's what you expect. It gives you that punch, but it was a winner. Next up, I went ahead and tried one of their meat pies. So you can see the egg wash from the outside, the way it puffed up and baked. They have some great baking ingenuity. Let's crack that bad boy in half. And on the inside, it's stuffed with peppers, meat, a slight bit of gravy, as well as some carrots, along with their seasoning. And I thought that their meat pie was fantastic. I mean, I was in heaven. The thing tastes delicious. I would say my only gripe, if I have any, my only gripe with this meat pie is that it just didn't have enough filling. Now, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but the ratio of pastry to filling is a little off. And I could say it could use some more filling in general. It's so light that I could definitely eat a bunch of them. It's not something that you're going to fill up on, but it is something that's delicious and was absolutely great to try. Next up, we have a chocolate chip muffin. And Lord, look at this beast. It looks fantastic, and it was. So look at this thing. It looks fantastic, and the question is it going to deliver? And I thought it definitely would be. From a pastry shop like this, it's kind of a staple. You got to try something pretty sweet. The real test is cracking that bad boy in half, and as you can see, it just popped right off, and on the inside, plenty of chocolate chips. The actual bread itself was baked to perfection.
Oh, it's amazing.
Chocolate chips would just melt on your fingertips. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's one of the best muffins I probably ever had in my entire life.
Oh my God. That's incredible.
Washing that down with the horchata cold brew, and you got yourself a winning combination.
Damn, boy. That's a thick boy. Chocolate chip muffin's incredible. I would say, it almost tastes like eating a chocolate chip cookie.
Next up, we went ahead and tried the chicken empanada, which is just flaky and breaks right in half. Now, the filling on that one, it reminded me of a chicken pot pie, just in baked form.
Flaky, is bready. It's really good. I would say the only thing is this would definitely benefit way better if everything was like warm and like baked fresh, but that's just impossible with so many people being here. So it's definitely good, but it's something that you definitely want to take home and like warm up. That's something that I've noticed as a theme like of everything here. But as far as it being baked, it's like fantastic. Top notch. You can't go wrong. There's nothing bad here. Like you're not gonna find something that's not very good here. Everything's amazing. All right, chocolate hazelnut besito. My sister-in-law told me about this. That's really good. It tastes like a baked chocolate kiss. Kind of like a macaroon. I would agree with that, yeah. So to contrast that, I got the dulce de leche besito as well. So just like the white bread version. So just for reference, the chocolate one has a Nutella in it, I think. I think this one has caramel in it. If I had to choose between the two, I think I like this one a little bit better, to be honest with you. Light, flaky. It's just baked to perfection. There's nothing, you can't even go wrong with this. It's just amazing. Yeah, I like the white bread one way better. It's more like a shortcake flavored. It's just more mild flavor overall. Can't go wrong with that. Too much chocolate on chocolate, it just becomes a little bit much for me. Oh my God.
So next up, coming in hot, we have the chocolate croissant.
Chocolate croissant. You almost made me drop my croissant.
So this thing just rips in half and looks like absolute heaven on the inside. Flaky pastry, plenty of chocolate, a couple chocolate bars on the inside, as well as dipped on chocolate on both edges. Trying this thing out is a dream. If you're looking for just a pastry in the morning to eat with your coffee, this is probably a winner for you. And I would say it's less chocolatey than the chocolate besito that we ate recently. Really too much for me to handle, but look at the flakiness of that pastry. It's just baked right, ladies and gentlemen. Overall, the bake, the egg wash, how it came together, this is something that I wouldn't be surprised is one of their top sellers, generally speaking.
Sugar rush.
Next up on the list, we had the apple strudel. It's lightly dusted with powdered sugar, a strudel with apple filling. I had to give that one a shot as well, and I personally love apple strudel. Eating this one here, it absolutely slapped. It was just fantastic. And it's at this point that I realized that all of their fruit-filled pastries are probably more up my alley, I would say. This apple strudel is the one I would probably come back for more likely than not. The chocolates are great if people love chocolate, but I would say that those ones are a little bit more rich, where these ones you can definitely enjoy with your cup of coffee or tea. I would say that that was probably the best thing I had eaten all day, and I would say that the apple strudel is the one that you should come back for.
It's like freaking apple pie. I'm telling you. Even my pregnant wife understands. It's absolutely the truth. So good.
And I actually ended up having one last thing here, which was a blueberry muffin. Just a regular blueberry muffin. Had to try it out. Now, I've seen some bakeries where they have tons of blueberries in their muffin, some that have just a decent ratio. The muffin to blueberry ratio is absolutely crucial when eating a muffin. So cracking that bad boy open, we can see the muffin to blueberry ratio is fair. I do wish I saw some more blueberries in the center. That would probably be my only concern and my only gripe. But trying this out, I had to say it was absolutely fantastic. This may be one of the best blueberry muffins I've ever had in my entire life. That's not an overstatement. That is an absolute fact. The taste of it was just light, flaky, airy. The blueberries just popped the right amount of tartness in the blueberries. This thing tasted so fresh, so fantastic. It was damn near perfect. I would say maybe it could have a few more blueberries, but honestly,
Lord. Portos, what are you doing to me, man?
throw that out the window because the taste of this thing was just so good that it doesn't even matter. It's addicting. It's like drugs but food. And not only that, the flakiness and the crumbling of the muffin because they're cooked to perfection, absolutely beautiful, and I definitely appreciated this as one of the top tier items on the list that we grabbed today.
I'm not normally a sweets guy, but God, that's so good. I would say the meat pie is definitely great. My issue with the meat pies is the filling is a little bit under, but that's my only gripe. I mean, the pastry part of it's great. The filling is fantastic. All of the pastries are like a 9.5. I mean, they're just up there. I would say a 9. If I want to be really fair, I'd say everything we tried today, 9 across the board, dude. 9 across the board. Coffee was great. You know, you just can't beat it no matter what. But Portos Bakery and Cafe, let me know if you guys have ever tried it out. And if you would try it out, if you're in Orange County, Buena Park specifically, or in the LA area, I highly recommend it if you've never been there. And keep in mind, they do ship all over the continental US. So check out their website and see if they can ship it to you. That's it, man. We're gonna go check out the beach if we can. As you can see, it's a little gray outside, but we're gonna try to get to the beach. Come check out Portos when you get a chance. Thanks for checking out the channel. Leave a like if you loved it. Leave a dislike if you hate it. And we will catch you in the next video. Thanks. Peace.